Fantastic Sherlock Fox just redeemed Hangman game.
Hello?
Oh, hello there!
Hello there, everybody. I recognize that we are just dragging our feet a little bit. I am getting the game loaded up for some reason. I have not loaded this in a while, so it's actually just taking a little bit for it to actually load. For some reason, it's having a fussy day getting the assets from Mojang to be able to actually do the current version on the instance I have for hardcore. So we're going to try and see how things go. The issues are the name of the game today. Exactly. So I've shut down as much as I think I can to try and keep it as stable on my end as possible. We'll see if it's going to cooperate or not, because I've got a few things that are still being pills and then some. But yeah, we'll go with what we can. Okay. All right, so I'm just setting my timer to this one. Great. Okay, perfect. So I have about an hour left-ish. All right. Cross my fingers. The game is saying it's just about ready to load. Hopefully you guys are doing okay with the Hangman, passively. Yeah, pufferfish are not your friend. Definitely not your friend. And now, what's this saying? Auto. Holy moly. Okay. So it's going to take me a moment to kill a couple of mods that it doesn't like for some unknown reason. Let's try this. It's fine. Yes. Alphabetical, please. Stupid thing. Yes, it's fine. I don't care. All right. I think we've got everything down. Okay. Oh, nope. It died. So I have to launch the game again. Phooey. It was mad about the fact that I usually use a mod that makes my shield quasi-invisible until I block, but it doesn't want that one today, so that's fine. We can handle this. So that's what the problem is. Oh, sorry, the Hangman thing on stream is not accurate to the game because it came up after. My apologies. So yeah, that one's going to be a little sus until we are onto a new game. So if you're playing Hangman, take a look at what's actually in chat. If I turn this one off, then when you guys get a new game, it's not going to work. Okay. Launch again. Come on, you. Why is it mad this time? If all else fails, we'll just use... You know, we can always do something else. I mean, there's a possibility we can do other things. Tech issues galore, right? Yes. Okay, that doesn't like me. Why is it dying? I'm not going to troubleshoot everything on here, but if there's a really obvious one... You're kidding me. Okay, let's try and back that down. It doesn't like my fabric loader. Go figure. I launch that. See if you're going to stop complaining at me. If all else fails, we'll go with a different version, and I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that we'll be able to get it to work. Nope, far too many reds. Okay, let's cross our fingers. It's going. It's going, sort of, maybe. Yeah, exactly. Gremlins. Alright, okay, let's try and launch this one. One of the nice parts about using a non-standard launcher is sometimes you can have multiple different versions of what's going on ready to go. But, I mean, hey, you can always try a vanilla one, which is probably the best bet. I mean,
Hello?
how else do you, guarantee 120% that you are not cheaty, as some may say, right? Let's try brand new instance. If that other one launches, we're okay. If this one doesn't launch, then we're poopy fruit. Oh, it might launch, maybe. I got another window. That's a start. Ding. Got some dings. Oh, it might work, maybe. Okay. Let's try adding another server and see what we've got. Look at the hardcore one just going, what did I have for that? Okay, servers. There we go. Okay. Can I drag this across? Nope, cannot. Fine. Okay, so we're going to add. I'm just adding the hardcore server in, and then we should be able to be on the road here. Hello, game, please. Actually, let me use my mouse.
Welcome.
Java hardcore server. Oops, DC Java hardcore server. DC. There we go. Okay, and then this is that. Come on. Really? Copy. Paste. Thank you. Done. Okay. Can we get in here? Now I hear, or I should say rumor has it, that this place is ugly as snot. Well, ugly as sand maybe? So we'll wing it. I've got no idea what I'm getting into. This is utterly blind. And let's go live. Maybe. All right, well. So the number one thing I've been told is to pick a direction and go as quickly as you possibly can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 3. Okay, come on. Use some more sticks.
Thank you for the 23 long months of subscribing, James N8R.
4.
They said.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Let's get to the top of this nonsense and then get out of here as quickly as we can. Oh. Joy of joys. All right. Well, I guess I'm going that way, I suppose. I don't like this jumping business because that's going to make things not last as long. Hello. What's this? Okay. I haven't actually run into those yet. I know they exist, but I've just never used them. Aha. Alrighty. Yeah, so I heard depending which direction you go, that it sucks to get out of the Badlands spawn zone, and it looks like I'm getting lucky. I don't think Fireworks 100 works. But I think, try exclamation point fireworks. I think that should work. If it doesn't, my bad. My fail. I haven't tested that one in a while. Huzzah! Trees. Okay. That's a start. That's a start. Let's punch a tree. Do the thing. Yay, trees beat sand. All right. Perfect. That one. No. Not this. There we go. Get out of the way. Let's go. I don't like this. It's a bit of a ripoff. Oops. But whatever. You do what you need to do, right? And then this one. That one. Let's go this way. Thank you. And the rate I'm going. All right, so we're doing passively for now. So we need one more tree. Hello, Mike. Okay, so welcome on in, Raiders in Phoenix. I appreciate that very, very much. Hello to everybody here. Hello and good to see you to Metalhead. And I'm just pulling Osmond out of here. Who else we got? Hello, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Thank you very much for saving my bacon today. And hello, Minneapolis Mel. It's a Nyx raid. Indeed it is. Okay, and good evening, or yeah, good evening to Neon, I believe, time zone wise. Good evening to Neon, and awesome to see everybody. Trying to keep moving while I'm talking about this. More fox, more fox. So I'm glad you appear to have had a passable day in Phoenix. And I heard about Mel's slightly roasty toasty boomy sort of adventures. That was sorry to hear about it a little bit. We'll see what we can get out of this. It would have been nice to have an apple, but you know, apparently that is just not to be today. Hey, this place, good grief. I got a tree, but that's about all I'm gonna get out of this. We are critter light. I don't even know what direction I'm going. Honest to goodness. Do I have... Huh? Free look? What the heck? Yeah, everything is janky here. This one? Oh, okay. Okay. I got it. Oops. Close. Okay, so I have this, but I don't have a mini map yet. Excellent. Ooh. Did I just... Oh. I guess I'm going south-ish, maybe? Whatever. Whatever that is. It looks nicer over here. Let's not fall in a hole. That would be a very quick end. It was lit. That's one way of putting it. Yeah, it was lit. You were on fire. Holy moly, man. Can I please get somewhere that's not... I heard that there was trouble getting out of this wonderful deserty, badlandsy type zone. And now I believe it. I mean, I'm doing better than some, I suspect, but really. Although, you know, if you're gonna starve, you might as well starve in style, right? Come on. Apple? Really? Maybe? Oops, nope, shouldn't do that way. Should do it this way. The heck is that? Oh, leaves. Right, that's not gonna be any good for anything. Nope, no apples. Alright, well. Then, this is like, it reminds me a lot of a game that we play at Scouts. Where the kids call it Run and Scream. And ooh, jeez. And the idea of Run and Scream is basically that you take a deep breath, and then you, whoa, uh-oh, rubber banding, no good. And then you run as far as you possibly can until you run out of breath. Which, in this case, is the can we get out of this biome game before we starve? And I'm assuming the answer is no. Because I'm already at the point where I can't run. And part of it is not just the extent of the biome. It's also that every time you try to jump to go up somewhere, you're gonna be burning energy. Burning food, saturation, whatever. So I guess the idea is, how many blocks can you get before you die? There you go. But my backup plan, I'm not going to flip over to Bedrock. I'm not quite that ambitious. I mean, Bedrock's cool and all, but I'm just so horribly, horribly rusty with it that it's not a smart move. That said, it's the how far can you get game, right? Like, food would be nice. I don't like zomberts. I really don't like zombies, but if that's the game I gotta play, then that's the game I gotta play, you know? So 1, 2, 3. It feels like a bad run at bingo, honestly. 1, 2. Oh, come on. I'm not... Hello? Stay. Please? Maybe? That's, lag central. Alright. Yeah, I definitely know it's not coming from my end. Because I've shut down everything that I possibly could. And the kids... We don't seem to be dropping any frames. The kids aren't having any issues with their games. So it's between me and the server. Not pretty. What's this? Oh, nope, just shadow. Alright, let's go back here. Can I try to get stone tools, maybe? Okay. Huh. Maybe? This. Yeah, but between the block lag, and I was wondering about it because of the rubber banding. You know? And I've clearly got some inventory profiles next configuration issues, because sometimes I like them to go straight to inventory when I'm doing things, and other times I hate it. And it looks like today I've got it set so it's going there by default, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. 24, okay. So without food, this is less than optimal. Might as well grab this one for what it's worth. All right. Oh, duh. I know why I can't touch that. Silly me. Not even gonna bother. I know why I can't touch that. Can't touch gold. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah, exactly, James. That's what I thought about after. It's like disappeared and my brain goes, what are you doing? And then, yeah. Oh. Weirdly, oops, I don't want a creeper. Weirdly, the moon, looking through the trees, just the way the trees were near the ground and stuff, looked to me an awful lot like there was a spawner. And I was like, really? Right on the edge? Nobody needs that. But that wasn't what it was. Hey. I might make it to Drowning Point. Woo! Okay, let's see. What's stupidly edible when it's raw? Fishy? Fishy? Are you edible when you're raw? Let's find out. I think so. You're gonna make me sick, but you know. Can I hit you, please? Okay, come on. Down. Thank you. Fishy, fishy. Uh-oh, don't like that. And there's other things. Wonderful. Get me out of here. I guess we're going this way. Whatever this way is. Actually. You know, I like this biome here. Not necessarily so close to everything. It's tiny at the moment. So we explore more of it, but that's actually kind of nice. I don't think I've ever lived in a biome like this before. Let's eat fish for a second. Maybe. Well, that was less than optimal, wasn't it? Okay, so got a biome that I like, but kind of was hoping for a bit of a more open jungle. I like the bamboo. One way or the other, I'll probably try and grab some. But I'm not necessarily a fan of the neighbors this early in the game. Particularly if no food to recover. Trees apples? Trees would be great for apples. Problem is that there's a very serious chance if I make a boo-boo that either A, I could get killed while I'm doing the tree thing, and B, sometimes the effort, if you don't remember to hit it with things that don't take damage, like, you know, a stick or whatever, then if you're hitting with your hand, you're going to very quickly find out that you're the one that is going to be taking damage. Oh, are you saying I left some? Oops. Oh well. So there's more jungle. What the? I'm having one of those. Ew. I was having one of those somebody's been here moments, but it's the fireflies with lots of zombies and ender things. Okay. They can keep their See, the thing is, I've never, even when I chicken out in hardcore games and usually try and avoid being near places with a bazillion mobs, I've never actually had a jungle place to live before. This isn't the greatest jungle, but, you know, this is a good place to start, right? Come on. But if you can't get out of your boat, you know, that's not going to help you at all. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nope. No, thank you. Okay, backwards. Backwards. Go away, buddy. You want to play that game, do you? Yep. All right. That's fine. That was quick. So, let me quickly grab the other world. It's not hardcore. That was short and sweet. What did we get? I don't know how many minutes that was at all. I was actually stuck in the... I couldn't turn very well, James, because I was stuck in the side of the hill. That's why I was trying to go backwards. It's okay. Life happens. What am I playing? Let's go to this one. Let's pick up where we left off on Thursday. Why not? That's fine. Happens. Happens to all. Oi. The heck? Okay. I was just about to boot my game that I was playing on Thursday. Which was great, except that suddenly it decided it doesn't like the games or the mods. You can't win them all. Come on, let's try that. Are you going to like me? Please. Launch. Well, in the meantime, for very brief purposes, we're going to switch over and do a quick words on stream round or two, just while I get things loading, and then we'll jump back into another format of Minecraft. So, can't win them all. Things happen. Switch. 3, 2, 1. Come on, game. Load, please. There we go. Alright, so we won't be here forever. Yeah. I'm just gonna get these games to load properly, and then we will be back in. Ooh, I got it. Okay, this will indeed be the last round. I've got the other one up on the screen. Oops. And it appears to work. So we'll cross our fingers. All right. Hmm. Hey, PP Zerk, great to see you. Welcome on in. Yes, yeah, it's a good one. Yay, James! Woohoo! really am trying to play Minecraft. Really? New Discord channel? I don't know what on earth I was talking about there. Hope that's not a word. Good, it's not a word. All right. You know what? I'm gonna cut it here, actually. I'll be a pain in the butt and do so. So we're going to just get the world starting loading. And then... Oh, maybe. Maybe not. Great, we're going. It'll count itself through before we get the world load. I know what I'm doing, yes. Maybe. Yes, for the day. Far too many. Okay, well, it beat me to the loading the world, so I guess we'll just go through this round and then we'll kill it. I would agree. I'm looking at this going, I don't know what this is. Nachos, great one, Mike. Yay!
Inconceivable!
Do I seriously not have? Say thanks to Seaburton for me then. We made it. Wow. Okay. Feel free to sit back and enjoy as we swap her over. And I'm just going to grab that. Contract and exit. Maybe. Hopefully that worked. I don't know. We'll find out if I get weird noises later. All right. So, where I left off. Okay, good to see the game I was trying to play. Sort of, maybe. I mean, if I died of a skeleton here, well, they've got it in for me today. So this is Botania plus, whatever you want to call it. So it's an unholy squishing together of the fabulously optimized mod pack with Botania plus. Basically, it's supposed to be all things Botania. The whole point was for me to try and learn Botania, but at the moment it's acting very vanilla. This is what I look like at the moment. Oh, so there's the back, and there's the front. And I look out. Flatcap wandered in the other day and said, "You look like a Power Ranger." I'm like, thanks. That's not my thing. Botania Delenn style, yeah. Plus all the cheater stuff I usually put in, right? But we are stuck in a fortress at the moment because we were looking for. Did I put them in the backpack? Yeah, I must have. We were looking for netherwort and a few blaze rods. Well, I found blazes. Just, I think it's, yeah, either way, it's just cut out this wall. Blaze spawner. Was a blaze spawner, but that I figured it was a better spot to mark the fortress than where it originally came. So yeah, we are in a bit of a spot. Trying to get our way out. Now, I've noticed that these runs appear to be all like the bridges. They don't seem to have much for hallways underneath them. So yeah. So I came in past these things down here, you know, worked my way through, managed to get down to this, like the blaze spawner is where I started. And then we climbed our way out. I have a few pieces of netherwort, so if we have to, we can attempt to exit the premises and then go from there. What's this? Jump. Oh, that is very open. Okay. What does it look like down below? Okay, we're pretty solid there. What I'm hoping to find, if I'm lucky, which I'm not betting on, is if I get into... Oop, that's not right. If I get into the wall section, that I will be able to figure out whether or not there is more to this place, or if it's all just the joys of bridge. Which I'm going to bet on the joys of bridge. It does not look likely at the moment. I mean, I can dodge the stuff up top, but how far would we really want to go that way? There's nothing to see, nothing to do. Why? Okay, well, yep, it's a bridge. That answers that one. So all we've got is a bridge. Well then. I can run for it. There's really not much in here. Like, I've been to this section at the bottom and clean out any chests we had. Then that's it. And there's blazes that love me to pieces. So I've got gravestones and stuff, but that's not great to come back for the gear. Oh well. What do we got for the bad boys? Poke my head out here. Okay, fire there. What do you over here? Nobody much at the... Oh, I was gonna say nobody much at the moment, then I see those guys. No. Nope. They are not. Okay. Anything? Ugh. Alrighty. Well. What I might be smart to do in this case is not necessarily chicken out, but I've got sort of what I came for. Just most of it to start with. It's not like I can't find more blazes. I mean, that's clearly not a problem. So rather than just wasting time with them, who's back here? I think I have to shush. What's this? Okay. Oi! Baby jump, buddy. You can see we've got a little bit of a buildup back there. Let's go down here. Like single wides, particularly from coming back at some point. What do you got? Okay, that. Yeah. This is the problem. Too much of that nonsense. Okay. Safety bar. But I can't fall out there. Oh, did I run past this one? Yeah, I did. I can hear them. Okay, well, we're gonna get our way out, I guess, the best we can, based on how we came in. And work for... Yeah, mark for home, I guess. Do play a spawner. Hello? What did I just... Oh, Alright. So I am just going to take the easy way out at the moment. So this is where we had a lot of the blaze spawner nonsense. And I just pulled it, came up underneath and took the spawner out. So I'll have to at some point rename that fortress. But yeah. So that's less than optimal, right? No. Fiddlesticks. Not the greatest way to get to and from places, but better than I thought before. Where did I put? Yeah, go away. I think I've got my hat. We'll find out. Oh, whoops. Up. Hello? Help me. Where am I going? Oh, that way. Okay. Whoa. It's like, which way do I go? Okay, down and around. We had a little bit of blaze fun, can you tell? Not blaze fun, sorry. Yeah. That. I said kitty fun, but no. Excuse me, sir. Where is... over there. How did I get over there? Can I remember? Probably not. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sir? You? Thank you. So yeah, at least in this one I'm alive. I haven't been skeletonized. Well, okay, I guess that ghast when I ran was not too impressed with me. Oh, boys. Do I have to go around this way or... no, go around the other way. I noticed the other day when I was in here, oh, crikey. Okay. Yeah, let's not walk off the edge like that. I noticed the other day when I was in here that, I did not know that, what do you call them? Zombie piglins can be ticked off by blazes. That was news to me. I'd never seen that before. How did I... Let's go. How did I get there the first time? Up, down, touch the ground. Let's see what we got. How bad is it? No, seriously, it was... I kid you not. I swear it was a blaze. There was no skeletons in there. Now, I mean, skeletons are a pain in the neck, and I totally would not have been surprised. But no, the blaze set me on fire just as a piglin came in front, and there was no way I was going to try and, you know, do a lovely little return to sender swipe because the piglin... not the piglin, sorry, the zombie piglin was right in front of me. So, I have a suspicion you're probably right, and maybe there was a skeleton in there, but by the time he did anything, the skeleton would have been long gone. So, I don't know. Maybe you're right, but it was a very crowded little hole I was in, for sure. For sure, for certain. Am I going up and over on this one? I just remember being a little bit of Panic City when I first came through here. Because the ghasts were not happy campers. Oh, and this is full of hoglins. Yeah, forgot about that. Safety mushroom. Let's just start here. This way. Yeah, Ziglins. Then it was probably something I did along the lines of freaking out. It's quite possible. Actually, very, very likely, to be honest. Okay. Hello, guys. It's funny. I don't know what it is with the piglins, but when they had that squeal that they just did, I actually, in my head, I hear them saying, like, sweet, as in, like, dude, sweet. This is the whole Dumb and Dumber thing from the piglins. Hey, I found my way back. That's unusual. All right, so we have one problem, though, is because I need sand. And I do not believe that I have a safe way to make said sand. So, bit of a wander a little further the other direction. And see. Aha. Yeah. I heard that. There we go. It's not really quite the other direction. I'm just going down this way. Oh, a very lava-filled world. Not a huge fan of that, but you do what you need to do, I guess. Punch through the wall, maybe? Well, not literally. Come here. Grab that. Go this way until we figure out what's on the other side. Really, all I need is some soul sand. And I know I probably walked away from obvious sources of it. At the moment, as you can imagine, I'm a little skeleton shy. Just kind of annoyed with them, I guess is really what it comes down to. You guys are waiting for me on the other side? Okay. No. How about no? Thank you. Oh well. Whatever.
Greetings.
Stream weekend. Hey Max, how you doing? Welcome on in. So I had started in hardcore, but that lasted all of 15 minutes. And then I got skeleton poked because I did a dumb. That's okay. I should have gone after some more fish. It's just that I figure, you know, either that or taking the time to eat apples or find apples, maybe. Hey, I got out of the first biome. That's a good start. Good start. Maybe next month we'll try again. We'll see though. What our timings are like next month. There's a cave of some kind. Come on. I don't know where I'm going. It just happens to be blank enough. I have no idea. I know I do need netherrack, so it's not a huge deal, but I'd love to know where I am. Oh, nuggets time. Whatever. Okay, something else. Love to know what biome I'm in. Crimson Forest still. This is one big Crimson Forest. Seriously? Can we get something else? Mr. slot? What slot is that? I'm now very, very confused, but that's okay. Confusion is my normal. Okay. We have a very big... very big, very high Crimson Forest. Less than optimal. Let's see. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, let's just do the thing. Where am I here? Well, that's one big Crimson Forest. Alrighty. Not so helpful. There's that. What I'm looking for is I just want some stupid soul sand. Please and thank you. Okay, fine. Game. I have magic. What can I do with this? Can I make it? You're gonna let me just, like, cop out and make it? No. Okay, mana infusion, but I don't have the stuff for the catalyst. I still need soul sand to make it to duplication. It's not actually making it. Okay. That's where to find it. Fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna bet it's partly because I'm way too high. I mean, seriously. Y3, Y2, you know? Like, I am way up in the boonies out this way, so yeah. Okay, so that didn't help. I guess I'm just gonna keep going east, because I can, but I think I need to get down first. Yeah. Oh, I keep going the wrong way. Let's try back in this black zone. See if I can get down. Or in the dark. Map. Yeah, we have a chance. We have a chance. I don't even know where this is, but that's fine. This is not exactly what I was hoping was going to happen for the day, but you can figure out. If you're catching me being really spacey, and wired and stuff, we had a bit of a strange start to the day. I was being dumb. I mentioned this on stream a while back, and in DC's Discord. I had dropped a roll of 3D printing filament. And so I decided, oh, well, I'll just roll it. No big deal, right? Like, it's only one. It's not a, it's not a huge deal. I'll just roll it by hand. That's fine. Well, it's fine to a point. To a point would be when I got the whole thing done and set it on the table, only to find out that I had pressurized the edges too much in the way that I had wrapped it. And so the squeeze on that, I guess I didn't have the two halves of the spool seated properly, and they popped apart, and boom, filament all over the place. I'm like, really? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, dude. No, mushroom, go away. Ah, uh-oh, crap. That's not good. What did I hit you with? Can you hit him with? Uh-oh. Can you hit him with the mushrooms? Does that make any difference? That'd be kind of cool, actually. But they could only plant them. Whoa. He's down there. This. There we go. Safety fungus. Whoa, leave me alone. Go this way. What do I see? East, I guess, I suppose? Hello? Down. Down, she says. Maybe? Do not push me over the edge. I would be very upset with you if you did. Yeah. Okay. One of the quality of life mods I keep talking about doing, and I never remember, and then sometimes I say I'm not going to because it's cheating, other times I say I will anyways, is the one where you can place blocks below other blocks. So you can actually build downwards. Ooh. It's a little bit of a puncher there. Hello? Which one are you? You're a snorty type. Okay, that's fine. Yes. Where's it going? Oh, yeah, I keep saying I'm going to do that, but I never remember. And then I decide I'm not going to, and then I change my mind again and wish I had it, and, you know, on and on it goes. Okay, this one. Can I get to something remotely sensible? If I can get down, maybe? This is a long way to go for soul sand, people. Oh well. That's fine. Yes, filament everywhere. So I had a big spill of rolls of plastic on the floor. And yeah, that was not great. So I thought, okay, well, I'll do it again. You know, just start rolling it again. Which is fine, but it takes a long time. So I... Come on. But I did get it done. And it wasn't because I'm bullheaded about the whole thing. It's that it actually was going faster the second time by a good margin. So I thought, okay, well, this isn't too bad. And then it was late, no big deal. But I thought, okay, well, you know, Fox has gone up to bed. That's fine. I will just quickly check my phone so I know what's going on for tomorrow. You know, see if I have anything I have to prep before I go to bed. And I kid you not, I picked up the phone. And I didn't end up actually looking at it. It was collapsed on my lap as I was asleep. So, So finally, at like 7 a.m., I got to my bed. And, oh, there's too much lava here. So by 7 a.m., I got to the bed. And Fox woke me up a little bit later, and he says, well, woke you up for a couple reasons. One, explained about how the stream team had been unfortunately having to help each other out because people had janky schedules and other things had gone sideways for some people and so on and so forth. So that stuff happened. Okay, fine, whatever. No biggie. He says, but the other reason I woke you up is because your mother's out of town. Okay, fine. And they only have one vehicle. Yeah, and your father's guinea pig is sick and he needs a ride to the vet. Excuse me? So originally it was going to be Fox taking my father and his guinea pig to the vet. Unfortunately, it just so happened that being a long weekend, of course, a lot of places are closed. So especially ones that will actually see small animals like that. So he had to phone around the city, try and find one, and it actually cycled up to a few that only to find they were closed. And so it turned out, anyways, he was able to get an appointment that was during Fox's stream. Which then means, oh, well, you know, I'll cover that. No big deal. Give him a lift. But people in that sort of state can be a little hard to deal with. And I don't always get along with him at the best of times. Partly because he's got some slightly more slightly more baby boomer-esque ideas that I don't always agree with. But also just because
Ads
he
are
likes talking
starting.
politics.
Time for a break, and Dylan
not.
will continue the conversation
people who
after
talk
the
politics.
ads are over.
Ads!
Thank
Yay.
you for
Sorry,
your
guys.
patience
My
and stream
apologies.
support.
I swear. Well, one thing we can say for certain, Crimson Stem. Oh yeah, one thing we can definitely say for certain is I will have enough blocks to get across the whatever this mess is, right? Maybe. Probably should have gone north instead of south. But I think we're in trouble either way. One more time. Yeah. Okay. Well. Let's just go a little ways. And then we'll just like pick a... Okay, we're kind of open, so let's take a random left. This is not how I expected to get gold at all. So anyways, all that to say that... Yeah. Not with a... What are you? Oh. Shoot me? Hey! Why? What? I got a hat! Dude! You have issues? Does this not work anymore? That's news to me. Because it seems to work perfectly fine with the piglins near my portal. Well, that's less than optimal. What? Great. Is this a matter of like, you gotta have more gold than I do? I don't know. Okay. Left here. Anyway, so yeah, I took the guy out to the vet, and he was kind of stressy on the way out, talking about all kinds of stuff, so that was fine. And he's joking and making light, but it's one of those ones where you can definitely tell by the stress in his voice he was not a happy camper. So that's okay. And thankfully I did not have to go into the vet with him. He's totally good at doing that. I mean, He's been to the vet more times than you can shake a stick at him. Just because, okay. Just because, as a magician, you can imagine he's had a bunch of animals at all times. Welcome back to those who had ads. So, anyways, I was just telling you guys about my day and partly why I'm a little bit out of it. Where am I going? This is not ideal, is it? I swear, this is like the world's biggest. Okay, I'm gonna pull a fast one because my my solo world. Let's see. Taiga played blah blah. Yeah, well, we're not here. We want yeah, and we're back. Exactly. Let's see. Soul. My first trees? No. Voids? No. Nether fossils? That's not gonna help me. The structure. We're supposed to be able to find a Soul Sand Valley? Seriously? Naturalist? No, I don't want naturalist, thank you. Supplementaries Minecraft Beach. There we go. So not hashtag Minecraft, a regular one. Soul Sand Valley, thank you. Enter. 340 blocks, okay. 381, 63, 500. Like this. No, that's cheaty. Okay. 381, 63, 500. I'll do this. 81, 500. And well, it's an SSV. Okay. Make it some color that we can see, like blue or something. There we go. Save. All right. That away. Why am I going up? Because that way I don't have to worry about hoglins. No. Oh boy. Which may have been a bad decision. Okay, fine. Ow. Hey. No, not you. Go away. Honestly, because I have teleport available in the game, I'm tempted to use it, but it's just... Can anybody, you know, you probably agree with me, I'm sick of seeing lava already. Really? That's okay. Because I don't have any format of Silk Touch, I don't have the I don't have the opportunity to just grab some of these pieces for later, you know, for woods and things. Can I go that away? Whoa. Let's figure a way out of this later. Alrighty, we have about 45 minutes or so left. Yeah. Striders, that's cool. Hello, guys. Huzzah. Oh. No. Just no. Where's the thing? I want to deal with you, you monkey. Whoops, missed that. Got my bearings around a safety mushroom. Unless those guys are jerks, which they might be. I don't understand why that other guy was such a jerk. It wasn't like I punched him. Maybe it was 'cause... Oh, I know what it was. They're fussy about their gold, right? And I think I dug through a gold block within range of him. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Is I did not intend to, obviously, but things happen. Okay, so I need to go that way. 200 blocks. Wunderbar. Go a little further than... Oh. I'll have no idea how to get home, so we're gonna have to fake it till we make it on the way home, too. It's okay, I guess, maybe? Yeah. That's gotta be what I did, was, hit the block. Oh, the generation in this world is so messed up. So as we run up Italy's boot toward Europe. No, I heard that one, and I'm not interested in that one. You can take a hike. Alrighty. Oh, come on. Only one block high? It is. Alright. Go this way then. How many hoglins? Yeah, I'll go stand over here then. Backtrack because I can get a little bit? Nope. That really didn't work. Hello? What? Be bothered, guys. I'm out. Let's just... You guys can have your fun with the little piggies on 4. Now, I get that hoglins and piglins are not really the same thing, but it's kind of creepy to me that one's hunting the other in the same sort of way that, I don't know about you, but I would not want to eat an orangutan or a gorilla. You know? Let's go down by 2. I will do my best to dodge that block. You know, in all honesty, I would rather fall to my death and go splat than deal with lava below me. Oh, okay. There we go. Convenient. No, I never would have thought I'd be, like, avoiding gold. Not one of those things that I ever thought I'd be doing. Okay. Hey, you. Go away. Alright. And again, other than the fact that this armor repairs off of the mana in my mana tablet, I do not have any enchantments on the armor. So, we could easily get ourselves into some trouble with lava and such. I am watching that marker slide very, very slowly. Ah. Yay. Okay. Go this way, just so I don't have to deal with that lava if I don't have to. So I don't have to deal with the lava, I don't have to. Wow, grammar. Grammar! I'm really hoping that our fine patron himself will be able to provide you with some really good content and entertainment this evening. He usually does. I've yet to see any streams from DC that I have ever regretted. But that said, I can't exactly say he's getting a great lead in. Not tonight anyway. So being as hardcore was a bit of a bust, I'm tempted to try again fairly quickly. Oh. Nah. Skeletons. Nah. Don't want you. What do we got down here? Oh, can I get down that way? Yes, I can. And no, I cannot. Fine. Let's go this way. No, thank you. No more gas, please. Please and thank you. It's just ghastly. And yes, I know that was terrible. Shush. Shush, Ghast. Really? Okay. I just want some of this stuff so I can make a garden, for crying out loud. Leave me be. Where are you? I can't see you. That's the problem. Do I have arrows? Okay, I've got arrows. The bestest content. Could be worse. Hey, I got shot by one skeleton, you know? I could always start with another. Why not, right? Okay, yeah, why not? You look like the only one here for now. Maybe I'll just ignore him until he decides to not ignore me. They magic. They have green mushrooms in here. What do I got? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's put those. Yeah. Okay. Close molasses growing up till in January. Alright. I don't really need a ton, I don't think. Because once I can convert something into something else, we'll be okay, but never hurts to start with a good pile. And the way the inventory is full at the moment, once I start dropping them, then that's when I know I've had enough. 36, okay. 7. Hoglins. Huh. I didn't know you could plant that stuff on the other stuff, or at least that it would spawn there. Oops. I saw a suggestion once. I used to peruse the, what do you call it, the Minecraft feedback suggestion lists, and don't anymore, but I used to. And one of the weird suggestions that had come up at the time was, you know, you've got skeletons and stuff that tend to live in the Soul Sand Valley, and they seem to be everywhere. Ooh, we don't need ender people. That's great. The idea they had was that kind of how... Ooh. Kind of fun to watch. But kind of how you end up with zombies sort of, I should say, calling their buddies in a way. Why am I not picking up? Ah, okay. Oh, for... Seriously? Yeah, that might be fine anyways. Like you had... what's the word? Yeah. So it is, like I've been calling it zombies. The idea was if you were actually going to dig up the soul sand or soil, because it's got souls in it, and it has a little, like, ghosty escape thing, that their suggestion was that soul soil and soul sand would call the skeletons, basically to get you off their land in a way. And I thought that, you know, on the one hand, while it's a neat concept, it's definitely not one that I would, particularly want to play around with. I see you. Let's move a little more. Let's go back up here. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, he's gonna see me if I'm not careful. Where did I put my... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Like, where did I put my cute little bridge? I had it, and now I don't know what I did with it. Great. Right now is not the time. No, no, no. Piggy, go away. Ha, go away. All right, well, wanna come play, I guess? No? Fine. What route do I want to take to get home? Because, as I said, the whole point of this was that I was going to try to, A, do it sort of legit, and B, that I wanted to learn more about Botania, so I picked a mod pack that was almost exclusively Botania, is kind of the point. Okay, so where did I come from? I ran. Here's part of the problem, is I've got myself down another level. That's what's going on. Why I can't find where I came from, because I came down. Okay, now I gotta go up. But being as the piglins are still ignoring me, where's the... Oh, huh. Being as the piglins are still ignoring me, then I don't have to worry too much about a lot of stuff. Like, it must have been the gold that I had broke through. I think that's probably what upset them pretty badly. Okay, now I need to go up, I guess. Over and up. Piglins, can you take care of the... Oh. Piglin, can you take care of the hoglin that he's over there, please? Please and thank you, sir? No? Aw. Fine. Fine. Let's just ditch one of these. I can't get up there. Actually, maybe not a great spot. Up this way, I think. Oh, nope, can't parkour that. Here, this way. Oh, I see you. Well, I don't see you. I hear you. What? And that, my friends, is why I call it a safety mushroom. Backpack. Let's move this up there. Don't need a ton of it sitting around. Alright. Now we need to get west. Looking for the green one, which is 590 from here. Of course, everything's always quite a ways away, isn't it? Do I want to go up or do I want to go across? Kind of wondering. We're in Java. I'm debating going up. Problem is, when you break through from farther up, you end up with a horrible lava lake on the other side. That's how things usually go. And a long way to come down without gravity blocks. So that's a bit of a mistake on my part. I mean, I have extra soul sand. Now let's just do it. Do it! Do it! I've got Ian, I want to say Ian Malcolm, that's not his name. Ian McDermott in my head. Emperor Palpatine. Oops, wrong way. Oop. Not high enough. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Metalhead. Laundry is never a picnic. I've yet to meet anyone who enjoys doing laundry. Though if you are such a person, somebody is such a person and enjoys doing laundry, you know, far be it for me to tell you that it's ridiculous. But, it's ridiculous. So, yeah, you're not mad at me this time, right? Good. Oh. Ah. Where'd you go? Yep. We're just about to call him a pig-faced liar, which doesn't help, because of course he's a pig-faced liar. He's a pig. You know, that kind of is par for the course, right? Okay, let's leave that there. Ah, there you are. Right under my nose. But it's one of the baby ones. That's no good. Because that means that if I hit them, Mom and Dad will be right behind. So let's make this not easily accessible. Ah, whoops, wrong way. You stay away, mister. I'm down to 2, which is a bad idea. Ooh, that was almost a bad news place to be. So technically this is just an iron pick. So technically this is just an iron pick, but thank heavens we're not dealing with regular stone at the moment. We can get through it fairly quickly. To be honest, I start to get nervous every time we get to an open space, because I wonder what I'm going to run into on the other side. Mushroom. Okay. Just in case. Aha. Which face are you? You're fine. You're fine. Okay. This way? Look at... Oh, I gotta go way up. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I had half a dozen. So I can stop having this silliness.
What's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt?
Darts,
Fantastic Sherlock Fox says.
It's all
as
fun and
Neon
games
said,
until
jarts.
someone gets hurt. The heck? Sure, I want to know what that was. One thing this pack does have is extra sounds, so I suspect part of it is some sort of instruction to the game to play the sounds more frequently than usual. We should be... Ooh. I was gonna say should
Fantastic
be able to go
Sherlock
higher,
Fox
but,
just redeemed
yeah.
CAH Family Edition. Black card. Bow before me, for I am the Queen of
Black
Blank.
card. Thanks again. We are now at 115, so that should be reasonable. We are virtually at the roof. Gotta get your daily squirrel. Of course you do. You know, just thinking. Oh yeah, I guess there would be. Stupid. Stupid politics. Ruining the stream weekend.
M3T4L_H34D just redeemed biggest fan, Gary1638.
Taglines, please don't care about those. Please only care about gold. Makes life a little easier. Want to get home.
Fantastic Sherlock Fox just redeemed
Two.
CAH Family Edition, white card. Bow before me, for I am the Queen of Blank. Fantastic Sherlock Fox says, soup.
I think I know what Fox is referring to. And if it is what I think it is, then yeah. Just, yeah. We have been playing, the kids and I have been playing, what do you call it? What do you think of the word now? Stardew Valley. Wow, that took far too much brain power. And as such, with playing Stardew, we have been having a little bit of fun, and that one reminded me of the Queen of Sauce from Stardew Valley. Yeah, because that's where you get your recipes from, and they tell you about the weather. You know, and you can learn new things by watching the cooking show in the game. So yeah, bow before me. I am the Queen of Sauce. There you go. For those of you unaware, in the Dadcraft community, there should be, I don't think I have a thing for it because it's not my community, and I have enough ridiculous pop-ups as it is, but if you're a patron of Dadcraft's community, there, I believe, is still a Stardew server. I personally haven't been paying much attention to it for several months, but
M3T4L_H34D just redeemed your own command.
Did you really? Okay. Okay. Dang it. Darn it. Oh well. So much for that then. Because I can't get it with this pick. You know, there are days I wish this was a gravity block.
Hello?
Stardew server, yay! Yeah, there are days I wish that was a gravity block, and the reason I wish that is because then you could mine around it and have it drop, and you could pick it up, but no such luck. I mean, really I shouldn't need that if I'm playing the mod, but, you know, old habits die hard. Ooh. Yoink. Hey, Zerk, welcome on in, and enjoy your lurk if you need to. No problem. I am trying to get home, sort of. I figured, you know, if you go up enough, usually there aren't holes in the ceiling that go right up to the bedrock. So I will just take that route home. We are looking for, how far are we now? 381, so we're about, that's as the crow flies, so I'm going to assume double. But as you guys can probably see in the teeny tiny top left, right by the FPS meter, is it still says Crimson Forest, so this is one stinking big Crimson Forest. The Zerk Lurk, yep. The Zerk Lurk. I mean, there's days I vaguely wonder if when Zerk is programming and we hear tunes, if the Zerk Lurk is actually in effect and we're just not aware of it. You know, like the Zerk Lurk could be the Zerk DJ. Or maybe he does, maybe he takes a page out of Tofu's book and just falls asleep in the channel. Really? Come on. I've got to try it once just to see what the modded thing will do, but I suspect it's not going to work. Okay. Color me amused. Let's see, what can I throw in here? Because now that I can do that, I want it. Want it bad. That's what we got. Put this over there, I guess. Let's drop those. Yay! Okay, well then I have to get the other one, just because. Because why not, right? How far back was it? Come on. It's on the right-hand side, isn't it? Come on. There you are. There you are. Yay! Of course, you're solo, right? But still. And on the bright side for me, this is 1.19.2. So I can't remember at the moment, but I can pretend that I can pretend to remember what which version put in the change that I can't just simply use those for upgrading things. I mean, I probably wouldn't want to upgrade the modded armor, particularly since it's got a different twist on how to get repairs and stuff. But yeah, yay! One of those things you say, you know, don't knock until you try it, right? Okay, so if we can get home, I think I actually have most of what I need to at least do a little bit of more creative stuff. I want to make some flowers that will help with some problems. So one would be, I've got a flower that will suck away our XP and turn it into mana, so that's useful. There's some that are, I think it's tiger lily, are ones that they basically act like creeper deterrents, and our base seems to be creeper magnet, so that's a good one. Ooh. Whoa, hey. No game, just no. So I want to do that. Oh, come on. Then there's also, what else? Can't remember at the moment. Huh, this is awkward. Very. Oswin, I'm not entirely sure why he didn't respond to that. He should have. I'm not exactly sure. He's not trying to be a stuck-up git. I mean, it's easy to electronically program that, and most of the time he is a stuck-up git, but, isn't it? Oh. I'm not intending to, but sure. Thank you. Between that and the gold I've picked up by pure accident, I guess I might have an ingot. Maybe. Pretty soon. Where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So there's those two. The other ones I'm looking at, there's the tiger's eye, the one that's going to be getting rid of the creepers. Then this one is a thermalily, so we're supposed to be able to make mana out of lava. So with the cauldrons and dripstone, we've got a slow but infinite farm, so we can get a little bit more that way. And the Gormorillus is one that we can just feed it mana from the surrounding area. But for most of these, we actually needed to be able to make a rune that requires a nether wart and a nether brick. But, hey, come on. So, in that case, we needed to come for all this stuff, whether we liked it or not. And there was a way to get, I believe, nether wart without having to come to the nether. But you needed to have blaze rods, and yeah, there was no way to get blaze rods without coming, so had to come anyways. I mean, technically, if I was playing this in a vanilla fashion, then I would have had to come eventually anyway. I just really come on. I don't know why I'm standing here with my shield in my hand. It's kind of silly. Okay, let's pre-dig this one. Do I have a hole? Yeah. Okay. What are we looking at? Just a blob? Minimap suggests... There we go. But while on the one hand, I'm disappointed about the hardcore situation, I acknowledge mistakes were made. You know? And that gives me opportunities in other worlds to save the treehouse for when I can actually afford to fall out of the tree and not die that way. So that's great. Let's see, do I have any more space? I'm carrying around a chest. That's highly stupid. Oh well. I was, for some reason, having a chest. I don't know what it was for, but I got it. Even with mods, they are not converting this into blobs of netherwort. That's one of those things I really wish Moying would do a little bit more of. Is things like, you know, in real life, we can turn... I wouldn't say string into sweaters, so I'm not asking for cloth armor. but we can turn wool into yarn, so why can't we turn wool into string in the game? You know? I mean, if they want to have some reason it's silk, sure, but if it's just generic string, well then that's just silly. But I mean, some things blocks. Oh yeah, thank you. Good point, because it's just one. You fit in here? Nope. Fit in there? Sure. 62. What can I put in there? This one? There. And... yeah, I could probably move the safety mushrooms, but I'm not really sure I want to do that yet. This one. Over there. And... I'll throw the pork chops up there. That'll save me a little bit of space. True. True. Big difference though. I guess we can say mistakes were made there as well, but not necessarily quite the same level of blonde oopsie. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, that would be a long way to fall. Holy moly, man. Yeah. I mean, I'm not in the same biome, at least, but that would still be a bad place to fall. Okay. Let's do this. I don't know if I'm ever coming back. Just in case, I probably should do this. Or not. Come on. There we go. So, when DC makes an oopsie and has his Hardcraft world, and he usually is a bit more bold. And my plan was to try and be bold, but I kind of wanted to get, you know, one night under my belt first. It happens. I was actually, before I came down to start the stream at all.
Fantastic
I actually had
Sherlock
asked-
Fox says,
Perfect,
15
thanks.
minutes to
Fantastic
DC.
Sherlock Fox, I
Dylan.
appreciate that. I had asked, I can't even think today. Yeah. Double checked anyways with the crew, as in aka other Minecraft players in the house, whether or not husks drop zombie flesh. I was really hoping not to have to go that way, but if I started starving too much and it was nighttime and we had, you know, not a whole lot of choice, I was going to eat zombie flesh, and I wasn't sure whether it was Badlands or a desert that I was coming into. Both would suck. I shouldn't say equally, but both would not be fun. Therefore, I was planning on that. Just a possibility if I absolutely had to. Okay, gonna get lava. I'm gonna have to go north. Dang nabbit. Come on. Let's get this lined up. So just down to the... oh. Okay, well, that's not as big a deal. I'm gonna have sore pinky by the time we're done, but that's fine. And this one? Hello? There. This is the do not go running off the ledge thing. Right? Right. Okay, we're not gas proof in any stretch of the imagination. And truthfully, I should be going that way now, but I'm gonna wait till I get to the other side of the road. Why did the Dylan cross the road? Because there was lava beneath her. There we go. I didn't like the lava on the other side. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Well, I'd say that's probably the right block to be on. For this one, one of the two, but close enough for government work. So anyways, ugh, really? This way. Yeah, so DC just is a little more bold, and that's one of the things I would like to do, but, you know, try again next month. I mean, on the bright side, one of the other things that you do have in your favor when you have an absolutely horrible Badlands or deserty type spawn to start with, aside from having, you know, difficulty finding trees, but you do also have in your favor being that with such an open space, you're less likely to have mobs right off the bat when you've got generation, sorry, not generation, the modern lighting levels, so where it has to be basically 0 for a mob to spawn. So you've got just that little bit less night you have to fight your way through. And in the morning, if you do get mobs, then you could just that little bit sooner that the light will set everything on fire, get them out of your way. So that's a pleasant bonus. You know? As Monty Python says, always look on the bright side of life. There you go. And I give myself an earworm. One of those you know better moments, right? Okay, can I get 150 blocks in 10 minutes? Probably. Wait. No, thank you. It's a particular piece of music that happens to be playing right now, and I don't know if you guys can hear it. Crank this up just a bit. Yeah. That's my monitor, that's not gonna help. Of course you can't hear it. Mixer. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Put it up just a touch. There we go. The stuff that's in the back, if you can hear it, is reminds me an awful lot of the kind of soundtrack that we get in a video game I've been currently playing called The Planet Crafter. Now, for those of you that are familiar with a game called Satisfactory, where once again you go to a planet and you basically mine and drill the snot out of it to get your resources. You don't really do anything to it, to the planet really. I mean, you can build trains and factories and stuff, but you don't really do much to the planet. The Planet Crafter is a little different because it's, I'm going to call it quasi-cozy. Quasi-cozy because it doesn't actually have, you know, mobs per se to kill you. Like, you can as part of the game, you can create animals and stuff, but they're not going to try and attack you. Whereas the Satisfactory definitely has critters that don't want you there. Anyway, but Planet Crafter's death comes from you doing stuff to yourself, i.e., most of the time it's things like suffocating, that's a good one, or standing in the lava, which, I mean, it's been, you know, many years it's been a meme from various different video games. Don't stand in the fire! Well, yeah. So you can do that, or you can fall off things, like jump off stuff as you're running and just it's too far and you hit the ground too hard. Or actually, I just discovered in a YouTube video that apparently once you get your jetpack leveled up enough, you can actually like rocket yourself into the side of a cliff or something and die that way. I'm sure somebody's done a video on all the amusing ways to die in this game. But anyway, but I've been playing that, and the goal of the game is to terraform the planet to habitable status. There is side story going on. I shouldn't say side story, main story that goes on as well. In that you get to read little labels, or did I just, where did I put? You're down there, okay. There's side story in that you get to read messages from other crashed ships on the planet that were very frequently there for completely different reasons. Some were just mapping, some were just traveling by and crashed, some were trying to make some sort of space portal or something and crashed, and there's all kinds of other reasons. And, ooh, whoops. And so I'm enjoying that because it's all, you know, me doing dumb stuff to myself. But the funny part is, of course, like Minecraft, there's all, oh, fiddle battle. That's exactly what I worried about. Darn it. Okay, fine. And you're not a gravity block. Oh ho. Okay, well, Schnikey bananas. Okay. That's, suboptimal. Right? Oh, well, right this way. Yeah, so, supposed to try, nope, not quite. Supposed to try and terraform the place. And, I'm enjoying it, as I said. It's a nice, not cozy as such, because you can kill yourself. But when you kill yourself, what actually happens in the normal mode is that you're going to just drop a bunch of your supplies that you've got on you. And they do go into a temporary chest, so you can retrieve them fairly quickly. Aha! There we go. So that's not actually a bad thing. Oh, wrong. Oh well. I don't know if I'm gonna come back or not anyways. Ooh, ow. Ow! Okay. I want the sand. I guess I missed that. Oh wait. Whatever. There we go. This one. Let's actually put block. Here we go. Alright. Homeward. Homeward bound. Yay! Finally. So we'll be home. That's good. Or not. Come on. Yippee skippy. Sleep. Anyway, so suffice to say, I'm enjoying that one. It's because it's so grindy, it's sometimes tempting to just play it for hours and hours and hours on end. I tried it a little bit on stream. And it's going to go into the bin of random streams. So what I'm looking at doing is changing almost all of my streams to being Minecraft. It's not just a comfort zone, but it's something that we're all used to seeing. You know, it's part of what brings us together. Wow, that just sounded all preachy. That was awkward. Oh right, I don't have another box. Duh. So where I'm going with that in English. I need another chest. Another one here? No. This. Aha. You can come out of here. You can go in there. That one and this one and that one. Sort. I'm gonna get all the wood stuffs out. Anyway, in English. So we're trying to go with all of that before I got myself squirreled again for the umpteenth bazillion times. That most of my streams will probably be Minecraft. I'm still not sure about the Lego and the hands-on type crafty stuff. I might do some of those anyways just because I like them. But yeah. And then what will happen with that is those will be the scheduled ones. But there may be some random, I just feel like playing and I'm just going to turn on a stream just cuz type of stuff. Because people keep saying, you know, you do what you want. You have a permit. Everybody's got a permit, right? We all have permits. Yeah. Okay, where are we here? What did I want? I wanted to make, oops. While we don't have creepers trying to eat us for breakfast, let's go over here and get this guy. We'll just start sucking away our mana. And our levels are dropping. What was I trying to look at? I was looking at just square. Yeah, so anyways, the other streams will be just random. As in we can do them when we feel like doing them. I might just turn it on just when, you know, and if one of our mods happens to be around and wants to hang out, cool. If they don't, that's fine by me too. But anything scheduled will be predictable, or hopefully more predictable. Okay, so we needed Rose Arcana we made, right? Right. What are you doing up here? Backpack. Do I have buckets? There we go. Let's just grab these while I'm here. And then we'll go in and we'll see if we can make one flower in like 2 minutes. Because it's time to... it's time to not make fun of the Muppets. I almost did there and decided better. 1, 2, 3. 2. But let's see if it's just about time to go over to DC. Okay, can I get one flower going? This one, I don't remember what that one was. Okay. If I don't remember what any of these do, that's not a great plan. So then, what is this one needing? This one needs Rune of Water. Nope, we can do that one. It was the air. Thermal Lily was definitely needing one. And we needed Rune of Fire, which has to be made out of mana powder, mana steel. There's the nether brick, gunpowder, and there's the nether wart. So mana powder is a lot of different things. Just chucked in a mana pool. Okay, we can deal with that. You know, Fox, I could actually see that. It's not normally your style, but I could totally see you doing that. Okay, I thought I had, there we go. Here's some dye. Let's make a couple of them. Oh, whoops. Hey. I need mana steel to go with that. So let's just grab some of these. And how many did I need for 1 flower? Vermilelli needs the fire, which is 1. And gunpowder. Do I have gunpowder? Oops. Gunpowder, where are you? Come on. I know I had you. It's ash. There's gunpowder. And, okay, we can have to deal with that later. But we can get partway through this one. That's cool. Alright. So let's just make the mana powder, and then we can pick up where we left off on the next time I stream something Minecraft-ish, I guess. I will probably work a little bit on the clock thing I've got just to finish it off, but that will be on Tuesday rather than Monday. Just because on Monday, there we go. Let's make one for spare. On Monday is a national holiday in Canada, so I'm going to take that day and spend it with the family, and then so I'll push back to Tuesday. We'll see whether or not that's going to work. Nope. Nope. I would rather try and do an impression of Max's stream weekend call than to do that. You know, just yeah. Not that good at it. Okay. So on the altar, we would need 1, 2, 3 mana brick. Do I have... Can you do the bricks the easy way, or do I have to do them the complicated way? Where's this big? Can I do the complicated way? 1, 2, 3, 4. I also have a bad reputation for being late rating the DC. Yeah. Okay, that's not gonna work. Does it let me? I don't think we're gonna get much luck here. Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna do the old bake it off business, which is fine, but you know, why? Actually, let's grab. I'm gonna do that. I might as well make a stack worth. How about a partial? There we go. There we go. Enjoy. All right. So this one needs this. Ah, okay. That one. Fine. And then that. And this one. And I needed backpack. Where's the backpack? I don't know where I put it. Whoa, whoops. This backpack. No. It's better down here anyways. This one. And there was something else, right? Right. Gotta be. There's always something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, we're good. I just needed a... Oh, I see. Haha. Huh. Yeah. Well, that's a bit of a mess. Okay, so... what do we need? A spreader. Proper one this time. So, gold ingot. Shimmering mushroom. Yeah, we're not going to get too far, so that's not going to work. Okay. Okay, well... Yeah, I don't have the pieces handy, do I? Or do I have one handy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm addicted, and this is bad. Oh, I do have one of those. Okay. And some sort of pedal-y thing, right? Do I have a pedal? Oh, I did. I did. It was this one. No, yes. There. Give me that. Okay. No, no. No, I don't need that. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. You go here. You go. This can go there. Oops. Hey, you. Uh-oh. This one can go over there. There we go. And then I just throw this in the pool. Maybe? Oops, wait, is it? Oh. This way. Come on, guys. This way. Okay, there. Alright. And then I have to use this on... Nope. Obviously I'm not doing it right. I forgot how I did this last week. But that's okay. I'm missing something as well. I am missing the something. Brick! Yoink. There. Then we need to go. We need to go. I keep saying that. This is even worse than when Fox had his day. Okay. Uh-huh. Spark Delio, right? What are you doing? Oh. Right. I keep forgetting I gotta do something else. So, okay, well, we'll finish this another day. Not a biggie. Because I forgot about something else. So, yeah. It looks like I got it right, but I have a feeling I missed something. So, I'll look at it again. And we need to get ourselves out of here. But hey, you know, that makes a half decent backdrop, right? There you go. Sparkles. All right. We're headed on over to DC, so let's get that raid started. Here we go.
Mischief managed.
All right, so we do need to go, but as we go, I'm going to show you the stream weekend schedule. There's Dadcraft tonight, and then tomorrow, bright and early, on the right-hand column there, we have a great window of, I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But then we have some great people tomorrow, including Aimnator, Tom Creef, Max is up tomorrow, Chronic Noob is up tomorrow, Mel is back, Phoenix is back, and then we have a wonderful slot for, it's actually KC2, so do hang out for that one. So it's this time slot tomorrow, and then Dadcraft himself, I believe, is pretty close to finishing it off. So until then, have yourselves a wonderful day. I will see you in DC stream. Enjoy the stream weekend. Bye-bye for now.
Transfer complete.